Hi there. In this video, we'll be looking at the Microsoft PowerPoint for beginners. I'm going to show you on how to create a PowerPoint slide using Microsoft PowerPoint. So I'm going to go to search and type PowerPoint. Here's the PowerPoint. So the PowerPoint is part of the Microsoft Office applications. So in order for you to have a PowerPoint, you must make sure that you install Microsoft Office. So Microsoft Office come with the Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word. Remember, if you can go to my previous videos, you can see some of the tutorials that I've done for Microsoft Word, and also for Microsoft Excel, and then the other one is Microsoft Access. Okay, but today we are going to focus on Microsoft PowerPoint, which is used for to create the presentations, the presentation slides. So here, as you can see, these are the different themes that you can select and use for your PowerPoint presentation, or you can just select the blank one. So we are going to create the blank one, right? So you select the blank presentation, then you can maximize here, right? So this is the default layout of the slide. You can change the layout. You can see here it says layout. So here are the different layouts. Title slide, so it means on this slide you can add the title, and then you can also add the subtitle here. Then the second one is the title and the content. So with this one, it means you can add the title here, and then you can add the content here. It can be anything, right? And then you have the section header. You have the to content, to comparison. We have the title only. Then also here again it comes we see that the blank. This one is for creating the blank slide, right? And then we have the caption with the content with caption. Then we have the picture with caption. So these are the different layouts of the PowerPoint presentation, right? So we are going to select this one. So with this one, you can see here we can add our title. So you can just call it the PowerPoint, right? So if you can refer to the previous videos of Microsoft Word on how to change the fonts, the font sizes, how to align the text, the paragraphs, and so all those stuff. We have the same functionalities here, right? So from here you can change your text. You can make it bold, you can make it italic, you can change the font type here. Same thing that you can do in Microsoft Word and the Microsoft Excel. So you can change it to Arial. You can change the size here, as you can see. And then this one are also used to change the size, and then this one is used to delete the formatting, and all those things. So if you want to revise this, you can go to my previous videos and check one of the Microsoft videos where I said on how to change the fonts in Microsoft Word. You can do the alignments, all these, left align, center, them right align, and justify. So I've explained all this in the previous videos of Microsoft Word. So you can just align our title here, center, and then here you can add the content, right? So here you can add the content. I can just say Microsoft PowerPoint is used for presentation. Right. So here's there's our content, and then here it says click the icon to add the picture. So if we click here, it will ask you to load the picture from your computer. Click, so I can just load the picture. Right, you see I've loaded the picture. So you can also insert your own this. If you create the blank slide, you can insert your own picture. You can use yes, your own space and insert your own picture. There's an option here. If you go to insert and then you go to pictures, you see, then you can just insert the picture. Right, so here's is the first slide. We use this layout which is called picture with a caption. Right, it says picture with a caption. So now we want to add a new slide. So in order to add a new slide, you can come here. There are different options of adding slide. You can come here where it says new slide, and you can click on here. Then you can add another slide, whether blank, or you can add the same format or any other any other theme. Right, so I can just select this one, the blank one. So I've added the new slide. Or I can just come here on this slide. If you want to add the new slide, right click on it and go to new slide. So if I say new slide, it will insert the new slide. So it's using the layout that I've selected before. Right, so if I used a different layout, it was going to use that layout. Right, or you can just, if you want the same slide. Let's say you want to have another slide that display the same information as this one. You can just come here, right click, and go to duplicate slide, and then you'll have another slide similar as this one, just duplicate as it says. And in order to remove the slide, you can just right click on that specific slide, and then you right click, and then you go to delete, and that slide's gone. I can delete this one too. It's gone. That's how you delete the slide. Right. So back to our first slide. So we've looked into this, and then we have looked into this. You can see this one is for changing I'm changing the layout, and this one is for inserting the new slide with the layout. You choose the layout, insert the new slide, or you can use the blank slide. Right, so now we go to insert. Remember, I did come here on the insert. Remember, if you can go to my previous videos of Microsoft Word, I did show you on how to insert the table. This is the same control that we had in Microsoft Word. This is the same control. These different options of inserting a table here. And then for inserting the picture, let's just go to our new slide. We are here on our new slide, and then we can go to pictures, and then we can select the picture, then we say insert. You see, so we have inserted the new picture on the new slide, the blank slide. And then we can resize your picture. You can drag it, place it wherever you want to place it. Right, you can also format the picture. You can see here, once I'm on the picture, I get another tab here where it says format. This one is for pictures only. So if I leave this part, the tab disappear. But once I go to the picture, the tab appear. So it's for formatting the picture. You can see as I move around, my picture changes. You get the different layouts there of the pictures. Can you see there? Then if you click here, you'll get the more options for changing the layout of the picture. You can see all that. So they have different names. If you can just take your pointer to that, it tells you the name. It says this is a reflected perspective, right? You can see that is reflecting right. This one says a bevel perspective, and so forth. You can see that the nice ones that you can use, and your slide can look so good. Right, I'm going to select that. And you can also delete the picture if you want to delete it. So by deleting the picture, you can just select the picture, and then you can Okay, let's see that. You can select the picture and then you can just press the delete button on your keyboard and the picture will be deleted. Right, so we are still here on the insert, and then here is for inserting the pictures from online. Let's say you want to connect to the internet and then search certain picture, and then you can upload it. You can insert it from the internet, right? So you can also insert a text. Let's say you want to insert a text. Okay, let's just come on this side where it says text. You can insert the text box. You select the text box and then you draw that. You hold the left button on your mouse, then you draw that text box there. Then you can write some text in it. You see, you can write some text in it, Microsoft, right? Then you can do all those alignments. You can change them, that you can format it. You can see here the different with art styles that you can use. If you click here, you'll find more of them. First thing, you need to select your text, then you can come here. So as you navigate, you can see that it changes, right? Different things. And you can also insert the shapes. So we have the shapes here, we have the different shapes here. You can make some drawing. You can draw the flow chart. You know the flow chart. The flow chart shows on how the system flows, the interaction between the process that the user will perform on the system. You can use the flow chart, shows you where the system will start, where the system will end. These are the different shapes that you can insert. You just select the shape. After selecting the shape, you come here, you draw that shape. Can you see that? You can just click undo, remove that. So some of the things here that you see here, we also did them in Microsoft Office tutorials. So if you want to catch up on that, you can go back to those Microsoft Word tutorials. You'll see on how to insert the header, the footer on the document, and then how to insert the dates and different things. Alright, and then here when you go to the media, you can also upload the video on your slide. You can upload the video from online, or you can upload the video from your PC. The video from my PC. So if I click here, it will take me to my PC, and then I can navigate to where I have the videos and I can upload. I don't have the video. Let me just go online and see if we can insert one video from there. Okay, it's actually taking us to YouTube. So on YouTube you can find many videos there. Okay, let's just type Google, see what you'll find for Google, search. Right, so you can insert any of these videos. You can just select any of these videos and insert. Let me just select the first one, then you say insert. The PowerPoint can insert the video from this event code, try a different bed or use a different website. Okay, that's an error there, doesn't want us to insert the video. Try a different bed code or use yes, it's possible that on the video they didn't allow the video to be embedded on the sides, things like that. So let's just see if we can search something different. Microsoft Office. Okay, let's try this. Okay, getting the same error. So if we had the video on our local, we are going to use it as an example. So, but that's where you insert the video. You can insert the audio from online. You can upload it from the internet, like you can add some music on a slide, or you can record, right? So next tab here is the design. So these are the different designs, so you can use the specific design for your slide so it can look so nice. So let's just select one of them. You see, so I've selected the specific design. So this is how the slide look currently, and then if you select the other one, this is how the slide will look. You can see these are very nice designs. You can see that you can use it for business presentations, like, and so forth. So, and then we have the transitions. So for the transitions is for your whole slide for during the presentation. So you can decide on how your slide will behave as you go to the next, from one slide to another. You want it to cut like this as if you take in the picture, or you want it to fade like this, or you want it to push like this. So if you select it like this and then go to preview, you can see that it does that. Or okay, you can go to present. So this one is when you want to present, start from the beginning. So when you want to present it, you click here, then you start presenting. So it will be like this, right? Okay, so you add the push here, and then on this slide maybe you want to add you see here on this one it says none, on this one it says push. Maybe you can just use different transition for this, like wipe, right? Here's push, and then here's wipe, and then you say present, and then as you present, then you go to next slide, you see it wipes. If you go to the previous one, it wipes. Can you see there? So you can use the different transition. Let's just try to add more slides so that you can see that, guys. Duplicate and duplicate. So let's just start from the first slide, and then we'll say we want to use this one for push, and from there we need to apply to all slides. Right, yes, they are all push, and then I start here, and then I present. Then as I present my first slide, and then I click the arrow button. On your keyboard you have the arrows that are pointing left, right, up and down. So if you want to go to the next slide, you can just click the down arrow to go to the next slide. So if you want to go to the next slide again, you can also use the right arrow. Alright, you can